हमारे साथ है 3 स्टूडेंट्स एलएसआर कॉलेज की एंड ऑल ऑफ देम हैव ग्रेट सीयूईटी स्कोर्स। और बेसिकली आपका मेन डाउट यही आ रहा था कि इंग्लिश की प्रिपरेशन कैसे करें भैया, तो हम तीनों से आज इंग्लिश की प्रिपरेशन उनकी जानेंगे और फिर उसके बाद एक प्लान भी बनाएंगे किस किस चीज़ पे उन्होंने फोकस किया। नेक्स्ट 30 डेज़ में आप कैसे दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी की प्रिपरेशन अच्छे से करके आ सकते हो, तो ये इस वीडियो का मतलब हमारा लक्ष्य रहेगा, गोल रहेगा इन इंग्लिश। एंड सो लेट्स गेट दैट एंड विद दैट वी कैन स्टार्ट विथ योर नेम, सीयूईटी स्कोर एंड या योर कोर्स।
Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Lavanya. I'm from the English department at LSR and my CUET score was 764.
Hello everyone, my name is Krisha and I'm also from the English department of LSA. My CUT score was 758.
Hello everyone, I'm Mahi from PA Economics Honors and my score was 747.
Okay. So now basically I'm gonna ask you कि one by one tell me your English के स्कोर बता देना पहले और फिर उसकी प्रिपरेशन स्ट्रैटेजी बता देना। मैंने खुद 200 on 200 स्कोर किया था, so I will also contribute in this conversation. And जो sources आप बताओगे, if it's the DUBuddy app, mocks PYQs वगैरह हैं, I'll give you a code for it to get the best deal. अगर वो source नहीं है anywhere else you've studied, we'll also tell them that, ठीक है? तो your score and then your strategy in like.
So I got 194 out of 200 in English, and for English basically I concentrated on PYQs because there is no set syllabus for English. So to get an idea of what kind of questions will be asked in the paper, please make sure that you go through all the PYQs and you'll be like 90% prepared for the exam because you will understand there are a lot of synonyms and antonyms that are asked, then also conjunctions, articles, and all of unseen passages. We were asked 4 unseen passages I think, and that also is asked, so it will give you an idea of how to go about the paper. And as for like strategies, I made sure to go through a lot of unseen comprehension passages because it gave me a quick reading speed and I learned how to skim through the passage instead of reading each and every word and then answer the questions properly afterwards. And also I remember actually skimming through the dictionary as well, so to get an idea of all the words, their meanings, and so you get to know what each and every word means and how to answer the synonyms, antonyms, and a lot of other questions that are asked. So that's quite it.
So my score for English was also 194 out of 200, and I knew that since I had to pursue English honors, it was my first preference. I was like, getting a good score in English is like my top priority. I did not have any set strategy per se, but there was one thing that I focused mostly upon, as Lavanya said, it was the unseen passages because unseen passages, that is the section that takes your time the most. And I think while solving them, what people do is, because we had 4 passages, many of my friends used to read the passages and then answer the questions, so they lost so much time, and because of that they could not attend many of the questions. So that is something that I did not want to do. So that is why I practiced a lot of unseen passages from, the reference books that you get on Amazon. So I used to solve that, and I think that was it for my strategy.
So my score was 182 apparently because there was a lot of mismanagement at my center and they gave the exam to us like 10 minutes late. So already the exam was like 45 minutes and then 10 minutes it got delayed and there was a lot of disruptions. But still I would say my first, like I did buy DuBuddy, the PYQs. I did buy. Trust me, they help a lot. I used to solve every day. I think the most, as they said, like the most important things is comprehend those paragraphs, comprehensive paragraphs, because they do take up a lot of time. And this is something I learned personally from CLAT, is that you need to read the question first and then go about the passages, because in the back of your mind you do have a structure from where you need to take up the information. So I think that helps. And as for other synonyms, antonyms, I would personally prefer going for videos. I used to watch those from CUET Adda. I used to watch those 300 question marathon. It's basically like 20 questions in one video, and if you to put it on 2x, so you can go like 20 questions per video. You watch 3 videos, 60 questions.
Okay.
So you get an overview. Those are compiled from like most, like they have the probability, like these can be the questions which can actually be asked.
It's a form of mock, but in like a.
It is a form of mock. You do get a lot of revision from that, and the probability, because those are teachers, it's their work. Analyze the data and then take up the questions. If they are doing it for you, you're getting it for free, then go for it, I would say. And the PYQs, I would say. And if you want a starter, just to start it, I would prefer books, but at some point they do become very static.
So
like
any book that you actually.
I went for Oswald, but I feel one should not buy books. Like if you want to start for the heck of it, maybe you can buy
So
it.
I'll ask. Sorry to interrupt, but I'll ask this to all 3 of you. Basically, it's only computer based this year. So different students have different opinions on this. Tell me, would you prefer books or like computer based, actually practicing on the computer, since it's only computer based?
I would prefer online practice for the fact I come for practicing when it comes to reading. You can prefer books, people underline and stuff. But when you have to actually do the questions, at some point it becomes really static. Even this is what we face in economics honors because we have a really limited set of questions. Then we have to buy PYQs and then do them in order to have a diverse range of questions. So I feel instead of just putting up money into that and buying books, I did. So I know it's a really limit. I completed those books in like 10 days, no use. And then I went to online sources. As I said, videos, the fastest source, and then you can go for online PYQs. And then DU Buddy, I bought it. I really found them really useful. So yeah.
We're grateful for that. Okay, so now basically I have a couple of things that you guys practice from. Not a couple, I have like almost all of them now. So basically we're gonna divide time ki isme kitna dena chahiye. So first thing, let's pick up on this because 50 questions is saal compulsory ho gaye hain. And so I think if you guys agree with me, tell me. If I'm wrong, also tell me. आधे questions unseen passages के आते हैं, आधे almost grammar type के आते हैं in English. So in the 30-day plan, we'll divide it into two. Unseen passages के लिए spending time, and then the other one was grammar. So for unseen passages, how would they practice, and what time frame should they actually have in their mind कि हमें I think हर unseen passage के 5 question आते हैं under, right? वो आप PYQs में जाके चेक कर सकते हो, मॉक्स में जाके चेक कर सकते हो, वैसे ही रहता है फॉर्मेट. तो ये बताओ कि कितने समय में they should try to solve it if they have only 60 minutes.
If they have only 60 minutes, I think only 20 to 25. 20 only. If you can't finish it in 20, maximum 25 minutes for unseen passages. Don't waste a lot of time on that because other questions are also there and you need to prioritize that. And I know for a fact that a lot of questions are very confusing. Two options are very similar. So if you don't know a question, do not spend more than 45 seconds thinking about it. Move on. Come back to it later after you're done solving the entire paper. Then do the questions that you didn't get. Don't pester a lot on one question only.
Okay. And then next I'll ask you a different one. On the grammar and parts of speech, the conjunctional interjections, and like building up sentences, वैसे type के question. We'll put one on the screen as an example. Where should they actually go and study for it? If you know also, you can answer.
I think especially I would also say that go for online tests rather than books because they're much more dynamic. First of all, because you would have a lot of options when you do online tests. So solve that and you can find a number of worksheets for speeches, verbs, idioms and foreign words. So all of that, even if you just write those on Google, you'd find hundreds of worksheets from that. You can buy any grammar book and you will be good to go. Because for grammar, you cannot always be like, oh, we'll prepare 5 days before and we're good to go. You'd have to prepare, if the time frame is like 30 days, you'd have to give like at least 30 minutes every day to the entire grammar section so that you practice it regularly and that is how you get good at it. So.
Okay. And anything you can add on where they should practice from, and the grammar part? Any book that you possibly have used, anyone if you can?
I personally have a different point of view. As she said, for online sources, I personally think for English, I would go for a book.
Okay.
For the fact we have to, in 11, 12, we don't have much grammar. We just have literature. So yeah, exactly, creative writing and literature. So we kind of forget, a lot of rules of grammar. So I think in order to, just kind of revise them, I think a book is very good. And also, what I used to do was take up every chapter, do 5 questions, skip, do 5 questions, skip, do 5 questions. So in this way, I have a variety. I have a different kind of questions that I'm doing at the same time. There's something that like we economics people do in maths as well. We do differentiation and integration at the same point. So if you're solving prepositions and conjunctions at the same point, it becomes a little difficult if you're not habitual to that. So in order to get habitual to that, I think this is something what people should do. Also, you'll have a quicker overview of topics. And it will take around half an hour. Trust me, 5 questions. Even if you have like 10 topics, 50 questions, done for the day. And as for unseen passages, do 2 to 3 passages every day, and I personally don't think that passages take more than 5 minutes. Because for the fact, it's not CLAT, because in CLAT they have a long ass passage, but in like CUET, it's pretty like decent amount. It's a short passage, so it should take around 5 minutes. Try to be quicker. Try to find different kind of passages. Do 2 to 3 every day.
And,
I think.
I'll just cross question you over here. The books that you said, उनके syllabus में कैसी चीजें हैं? Are you thinking Word Power Made Easy by Norman Lewis? Are you thinking कि the grammar के उसमें syllabus में आ रहा है, the contents page contents, the grammar things, or proper books that
No. I would say take CUET books. Don't go for the proper books because they have the syllabus curated for everyone.
Everything, yeah.
But CUET books, they are limited to the set of syllabus that is prescribed by the NTA. Okay, so I would say go for that. Revise all the rules. keep doing questions. Once you have overview for everything, like 15 days, I think the book should be done.
Okay.
And then go for online PYQs and everything. I think PYQs are something that should be started a month before. But even if you have not done that, I think 15 days are enough to go through English PYQs.
All right. So basically, what I have here right now is I've blocked April into like 10 days के groups, and then with everything that I've got from you, I'm just gonna tell them आप क्या कर सकते हो. So from like 5th to 10th, this should be your like pre-preparation phase. The books, the first grammar part, if your reading is weak, तो इसमें आपको वो सब प्रिपेयर करना है 5th to 10th अभी जो दिन आएंगे इसमें. Next 10th to 20th, you should probably start on previous year questions, mocks, and any other practice that I've missed out. या सो बेसिकली अनसीन पैसेजेस पे ज़्यादा ध्यान दो आप. अगले जो 20 दिन है आपके एग्जाम के पहले उनमें, और लास्ट 10 days when you near it, there you should again revise your grammar parts which you've done from 5th to 10th already. So this will be like a 30-day plan for you. If you use it, practice PYQs, mocks, go for books if you want to get better at grammar. आपके जो बाकी सब्जेक्ट्स भी होते हैं, आई थिंक दिस इज लाइक अ पर्सनल ओपिनियन, दे हैव द पैसेज क्वेश्चंस इन द अदर सब्जेक्ट्स एज वेल. CUET की जब आप प्रैक्टिस करोगे, आई थिंक इको के लिए आई एम नॉट श्योर उतने थे क्योंकि वो वाला पार्ट डिलीट हो गया. हाँ, बट देन आर्ट्स के बच्चों के पास है ये वाले सब्जेक्ट, एंड देन कॉमर्स में भी BST वगैरह में पैसेज आते हैं क्वेश्चन. तो ये कॉम्प्रिहेंशन आपकी ऑलरेडी टेस्ट हो रही है, ठीक है, एंड यू आर गुड एट इट. बट आपको क्या है यहाँ पे, इट्स नॉट इनफ टू बी गुड एट इट, यू हैव टू बी लाइक रियली क्विक एट इट. तो focus on your time yourself and practice, and yeah, you can do that on the DOBD side. She's used it. Only she's used it. So we have all the PYQs from 2022, 23, 24, and then yeah, use that, and we'll just cut to the next section of the video. I'll ask you guys about LSR. How are you enjoying it, and how have you liked it? Okay, she's gonna start.
So guys, LSR is the place to be. I've always seen people, they're not really happy with their college and all of that, and there are moments when we are like, oh, there are so many deadlines and all of that, but genuinely LSR is like the best place to be because it's so peaceful, the crowd is amazing, the people here are so nice, so do come. And yeah,
They didn't let me enter. They didn't let me enter.
Yeah, guys, if you're a boy, you can't enter. But like, no, genuinely, my favorite part about LSR is the campus. It's so pretty.
beautiful.
Like, all our pictures are killer because of that. But genuinely, with the professors, the education, it's just the best. The magic of LSR is real. So please study hard and try to make it because it's all worth it.
Before Mahi, I'll just shout out Trisha. She also creates content. She has a video called The Magic of LSR. That's why
you guys can subscribe to my channel and watch my videos on LSR Tales. Please do.
she has a more chill vibe, and like you'll enjoy the channel. So I'll link it in the description, and we'll continue with mine.
So I have a love-hate relationship with LSR, to be honest. See, the thing is ki now that I've been here for like 1 year, it sounds like, yeah, it's okay. But there was a point when I was also at your place. I used to think, oh, LSR, oh my God. There'll be a time I'll be studying there. But now when I'm here, it's like when you've reached that bar, you'll always look up and not down. And when people be like, CUET, this and that, trust me, CUET is the simplest exam out there. Very basic syllabus, the things you have been studying for boards, nothing much. And the thing is, the level of opportunities you can get in LSR, it's like you name it, you have it. But the thing is, you need to take up that initiative for yourself and be there, be active, then you'll have everything. If you talk about consulting, you talk about societies, you talk about performing societies, you talk about, even the faculty is pretty nice. They're very, very supportive. So I think, yeah, it's on you. Either you be just into academics, or you go out go out in societies, talk to seniors, they'll help you out. Trust me, I've never met a single senior that hasn't, been helpful to me. I have literally seniors as my mentors. Like, they guide me into internships. Like, one of my seniors, she got me into her project that she founded, and then the societies as well. So I think, yeah, it's on you. But if you get to a good place, you'll have a good crowd, the premium crowd, I would say. Yeah, so that's it. I would like to see you people here someday.
I appreciate what she said about CUET. It's not that difficult. I'll take your challenge of getting a boy into LSR.
All the best for
All the best, all the best for that.
So thanks a lot, Lavanya, Krisha, Mahi. I enjoyed the video. If you liked it, just do whatever you like. Go buy PYQs, and I'll see you guys in Delhi.
Bye bye.